Hi, Aquarius. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. I decided that starting October 1st, which was a few days ago, and I've already been doing it, that I would do a YouTube video every single day for a year, not for the rest of my life. I mean, it might be for the rest of my life, but for right now, the goal is one a day for a year, except for when I do the weekly readings, and then there'll be a whole bunch. So, anyway, that's kind of exciting. I like making changes and challenging myself. So, I started out by pulling a card from the Illustrated Crystal Reading, which, as you know from my when I reviewed them the other day, they're beautiful. This is beautiful, but the cards are kind of crap. I mean, they won't hold up. But the card I get is Howlite. And this says that you are the foundation. So what does that mean? Well, for you, you hold all of your answers and you hold the foundation for your life. Now it's up to you how we're going to build this foundation. Are you going to build it on sand or on solid ground, or even on hallowed ground? Now, wouldn't it be great to build your foundation on sacred space? Never thought of that before. But honestly, anywhere that you celebrate the god and the goddess is sacred space. Anything that thanks the god and the goddess is sacred space. Think about that for a moment. So how are you going to build your foundation? You can build your foundation by studying, by prayer or thanksgiving. And prayer does not have to be like what we think of in the church. It can be just saying thank you. It can be going by and looking at the goddess on your shelf and saying hi. It's when I give Fortuna some money because she's the goddess of good fortune. Those are all ways of making sacred space. So, the second card I drew from was the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. And you get Tatsuya. And this one says to have courage. So, this week, it's going to be hard. Well, the next several months are hard because Mars is retrograde. And also because we are moving into the Age of Aquarius out of the Age of Pisces, which is why this 2020 has been so chaotic. So you need to find the courage to do the things you know are right, because you have to find the courage to be that foundation, to be the foundation for your family, your friends, yourself. Most of all, the foundation for yourself. What do you need in your life to be able to stand strong? The next card I pulled was from the spell casting oracle card. As you know, I've really enjoyed this deck, but all things must come to an end. So I'm probably going to put it on my shelf and get something new next week. You get willpower, because being the foundation and having courage takes willpower. Some days I don't want to get up and do the right thing, for sure. Some days I just like to stay in bed. But I don't do that. I get up and I go to work. I get up and I make tarot videos because I've promised to do so. Today I met with a client and I did life coaching, tarot, things like that, all combined. And I felt really good afterwards. But did I want to do it? Yeah, no. Am I glad I did it? Oh, heavens, yes. Because I felt like I gave back to the world. And I actually got as much from it as I think she did, or I hope she did. On to the tarot. This is the Four of Cups. Now, we're going to turn it right side up. And the deal on this card, he is sitting around bored and pouting. And this card is telling you that stop that. Stop being bored. Stop looking at what you don't have and appreciate what you do. Don't pout because someone's got more than you. because maybe they need more than you. Or maybe when you were in the spirit world, you chose to come. Well, I know you did. You chose to come here as you with all your specific problems and life paths so that you could learn. So why are you pouting now when you can have, you're here for a reason, and your life is the reason. The next card we get is death. Turn it upside down. This is not literal death, it's figurative death. Something in your life is going to come to an abrupt change. That could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be, who knows, you could move. That's an abrupt change. You might have already been planning to move, but it's still a change. And something in your life is changing this week. And we get the Hangman, also reversed. And the Hangman is also about change, but it's also about spiritual change and spiritual growth. And I think with everything else that's been going on, that you need some spiritual growth, but you also need that spiritual change. This is a time for you to fly, not literally, figuratively, of course, and find yourself, find where you're going. And that's including being that foundation for yourself. So, Aquarius, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text, 405-512-9400, and we will get something scheduled. Have a good one. Bye.